Greetings and welcome back to a much quieter Diamond City. Ever since that shooting seems to take place, everyone's certainly quiet down in their advertising of who's on who and where's on what. Nevertheless, we've made it back to Valentine Detective Agency.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Can we get started on my case?
Oh, of course. There's just a small clerical thing we need to clear up. Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Actually, just one moment. I'll go outside for a short time. It's actually 6. That should be the perfect time for my things to kick in. Not pressing. 6 p.m. Perfect. In that case, let's pop some mentats and get down to business. I can't actually sit in this power armor.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
My husband was murdered. He was just trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my baby, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
You don't know anything about them. Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
The woman was dressed in, I think it was kind of a hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellog at all, did you?
No. They never said their names.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellog case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
It's Sean. It has to be. Somehow.
Don't jump the gun on me. You said you were looking for an infant, remember? That's over 9 years difference by my count. Look, maybe he has a son of his own. Maybe it's someone else's kid. Either way, they both vanished a while back. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
I have power armor. I don't need to be careful.
Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance.
Oh,
Bad
wow.
news.
You're tall.
He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. More than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Then he has made his first mistake. After you?
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? Let's see if I can get this open. That's one heck of a lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Oh,
Locked tight.
if you insist.
No luck? Guess we'll need to find the key.
Wonderful.
See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's
Yes.
the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Eso fantástico. He was right about the night sky. It's really quite beautiful. So many
Why
stars.
doesn't the mayor come out of his office, huh? He's afraid of talking to the press?
Oh,
I
lovely.
bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
You ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey?
No funny business
Maybe
around
shout
the mayor.
a little less.
Got it?
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm reading about the mayor's affair with a certain air-headed blonde.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
A man named Kellogg used to live in the city. I need to search his house.
I see. Well, whatever reasons you have, I take my citizens' privacy very seriously. Even after they've left. I can't allow you to invade someone else's home. That's all there is to it.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my baby. I need to find him.
I see. I'm sorry, but however horrible the crimes this Mr. Kellogg may have committed, your word alone isn't hard evidence.
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City. Not...
I don't care. Oh, this looks interesting, doesn't it? What if I just happen to hack this, eh? Oh, maybe look through these offices. Let's see, we're looking for a master key, aren't we? No key in here. And it's not here in here. What a pity. Look, Mr. Mayor, it's quite simple. I do not intend.
This key business, I assume. I'm sorry, but I cannot condone unlawful searches.
I do not care. This one, and this one.
There we go.
Crazy. Appointments. City Council meeting, Piper, curious. We'll go through it all. Come on, let's go on a reading adventure. Note to Geneva. Clear my schedule of any council meetings for the foreseeable future. See this note from the last session. The city council meetings are suspended for the meantime until there is an emergency. The council expresses full confidence in the mayor's ability to handle all city business. Piper, Public Occurrences Reporter. Note to Geneva. Under no circumstances should Piper be allowed in this office. If she continues to press on this Institute crusade of hers, there will be consequences. We need some way to curtail the paper's popularity with the people. That poison she's selling is turning everyone against each other, and I won't have it. Couriers. Not to Geneva. Please be sure to send any couriers from Mr. Ayor into my office as soon as they arrive. Also, our usual need for discussion in city affairs goes double for this matter. Interesting. Not some city business. Water purifier. Security has petitioned me again about gaining control of the water purifier. So I don't believe Shen Kowalski is up to the task. Nonsense, I say. The boy may be young, but free enterprise is an important part of our Diamond City way of life, and I won't have him interfered with. Yes, his concern for safety regulation is a bit lapsed, but that can be dealt with in the usual ways. Crime against the city is manageable. Need to remind all new security officers to delay any investigations into kidnappings. We don't need to arouse further suspicion into the ridiculous notion that synths are replacing our citizenry. Why, there could be a panic at a critical moment. What if Superman is attacked? And people are more concerned about who is a synth and protecting our city. No, this kind of talk needs to be suppressed as a sedition it really is. Our noodle stand. Not to Geneva. Please respond to any petitioners about fixing Takahashi with this prepared statement. Takahashi is a Diamond City cultural institution, and the mayor's office will not be responding to any notion that he is in need of repairs. While we understand that not everyone understands him as well as a born and bred Diamond City resident, we cannot allow such an iconic figure of our great city to be outed in any way. The wall. The wall. The wall. Not to Geneva. My current draft of the speech, this should settle things in the minds of the people, I'm sure of it. Diamond City has stood united for over 150 years. And what keeps us united are two things. 50 years after the bombs fell, Diamond City was brought up. Damn. First, it's the great green guardian behind me, the wall, our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust that has given us prosperity, security, and education for every citizen. While the people might point their fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust. I want everyone to hear these next words very carefully. I am not a synth. I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough, and I will not abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city, and God bless the wall. That's foreclosure. Not to Geneva. I've been informed that the man living in the mostly abandoned West Stands has left Diamond City and will not be returning. Please go through the usual foreclosure procedures, then put a copy of his house keys in this safe. Excellent. Disengage the lock. Good boy, good boy. I'll be taking this, and in fact I'll be taking all of this as well. Thank you very much.
Back up over here.
And goodbye.
Let's do this.
Oh dear God! Quickly! Destroy the resident! Ah! You think I want bats? No, I do not want bats. Who wants bats? Nobody wants bats. Ah! It's a slaughter! But no. That is unfortunately not the way we can do things. You.
Ooh, holy shit. Now that is some armor.
The
Yes,
mayor's
yes.
receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
I need to talk to someone about Kellogg's old house in the West Stands.
Mr. Kellogg's residence? He left town a while ago. We foreclosed on the property and locked it up. If there was something belonging to the man that you have a claim on, you could ask the mayor to hear you out. No guarantees.
I can feel the gears of bureaucracy grinding me up already.
Like grist in the mill, honey. Good luck.
Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
What are you doing here, Piper?
Trying to find out why the mayor happens to be meeting with the same suspicious-looking courier every other week. Not from any settlement I've ever heard of. And not from a caravan. Always in and out before anyone has a chance to talk to him. An errand boy from the Institute, maybe. After this article comes out, that's what everyone's gonna be asking.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
Piper,
Good luck with McDonough. Just, watch yourself around him, okay?
I'm sorry, but you're not getting that key from me. Why do you want it so badly anyway?
please. All I want to do is find my baby. The man who owned that house kidnapped him.
I've heard the sob stories before, so save them.
Just trust me. It's important. You have my word.
Well, you do have an honest face, and it's not like there's anything important in an abandoned house. I can't believe I'm doing this, but what the hell? Here you go, honey. Now, don't do anything in that place I wouldn't do.
Does that
There's
do
a
much?
bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. The combat zone. I'd stay clear if I was you.
Thank you, Geneva. It's clear some people still care. And in other news, how the heck did that work? That was the hardest difficulty! It just went through with a breeze! Oh, sorry, dead meat. Well, here's where I'm gonna leave things off. As we've already hit the 20-minute mark. I think we're just probably going to be a lot of 20-minute videos trying to aim for 15. But we'll continue trying to aim for 15 anyway. So until next time, it's been Porgus Plays, Fallout 4 with the Scientist build. We've got Kellog ski, now let's go raid his house.
Everyone in this city's always jumping at Shadow. Chill out, is what I say.
Thank you very much for watching, and good luck with all your efforts.